should have a theme song. Podcasts should not have a theme song. Yes, they should. No, they shouldn't. They sound good. Yeah, but people are just going to skip past it. You know what? You're right. We got this.
Okay, I think I remembered the correct button this time. So I'm going to, one by one, bring everybody in. I'm going to kick off this show. I'm going to see if I remember how to do it. I think I remember how to do these things. So there's that. And then there's that. And then there's that.
Don't call me and Gene that.
And that.
I don't know.
This guy.
I don't know about that.
Okay. Now I'm going to... I lost all the formatting that I had before, so I need to fix that. Because
oh my gosh, this is not fair. If the clues are about dogs, somebody's got an advantage.
Okay.
Hold on.
Are you conducting or playing the piano?
Wait, everybody, please. Is Link wearing pajamas right now, Julian?
He's wearing a hoodie, actually.
Of course he is.
Oh, yeah, great.
Tell me the
special
answers.
boy.
Tell me the answers.
Oh.
Yes, very good.
Well, hi, everybody, and welcome, everyone watching our final edition during this MaxFunDrive 2025 of the We Got This trivia.
We got these.
We got these.
It has been a long couple of weeks. It's been a good couple of weeks for MaxFunDrive, and it's been a great couple of weeks because we've gotten to share it with an incredible array of guests, including tonight's array of guests, which include Gene Grae and John Hodgman and Janet Varney and Julian Burrell and Hal and Mark from We Got This, which are not guests, but technically they are because they're contestants along with the other four of them for a total of 6 in 3 teams because I can do math. So hopefully
we'll call them congestants.
Trademark.
And Gene and I are congestants.
You got a point already.
And I would like to count as 4 people today. Thank you.
Amazing.
So, for anyone who has not watched before, we're going to play a series of trivia games that are based on the ridiculous amount of trivia sets and trivia editions that I have. The teams are going to pick from that selection that I have. We're going to play for an hour. Whichever team has the most points at the end of the hour is going to be the winner of, I don't know, bragging rights. That's it, because there's no budget whatsoever to award an actual prize.
Wait. I was here last year. There was a whole thing with it was gilded, and now you got nothing.
Yeah,
you got nothing after
hence,
me.
they paint
and this,
something
and this
behind you gold.
What?
I will offer up a prize that I know was created by Ken Plume. Do you want to see it?
No. He's going to re-gift. Yeah. He's going to re-gift a prize. Don't let him re-gift a prize.
I don't care.
Does anybody here have any interest in an albino elf?
Yes, I don't care what it is. I want a prize. I want a
albino
trinket.
No. Hold on. Hal, that was a birthday gift to you. He is going to give you a birthday gift.
And what better use for a gift?
I am never going to gift you anything ever again.
Come on,
and I'm never going to call them anything but
trinkets
anymore now.
And by the way, is this the golden wrench that you were speaking about, Gene, from last year?
Was it a wrench?
No. Was it?
I was about to say, I'm not even sure it's golden until you held it up to the light.
Yeah. And look at how well it was painted.
It felt more
for that wrench.
It's really holding together.
This is nothing but a fabricated copy.
You're loosely using gilded.
It's a fake.
It was gilded with pure gold.
Yeah.
And me and this nice man here who I'd never met before, Jan Hodgman, we were robbed.
I mean, listen, if this sells you on it even more, it is a functional wrench. So
it does not sell me on it more.
It
would rather have the
things.
Is that right?
It can fix things. You're keeping that elf. You're keeping
Gene likes
that
the elf. If you love Alf,
you know what?
let him go.
I will make an Alf for Gene specifically, not a re-gifted Alf.
Will you paint it
that has the
gold?
paint of your
your
dismissal?
Hal, I'll take that Alf off your hands.
All right, you got it. Coming your way.
An Alf on the shelf, if you will.
Alf on the shelf.
Please, nobody laugh.
I want to keep
Jan
it.
Hodgman.
Jan Hodgman will have an Alf on the shelf.
Alf on the shelf.
Don't paint him. Keep him that way. Alf was a notorious racist. Look it up. Google it. Google it.
The things we've already learned in the trivia hasn't
I was
even
gonna
started.
say this is a game.
Before we get started, Hal and Mark, would you like to say a quick note about why we're here and what we're very close to unlocking for our?
All right, I'm going to go to bed.
Sure.
Sure. Hal, you want to do it?
Yeah, we're here because it's MaxFunDrive. That's why you have all these fun Max Fun people here hanging out. This is the time where you, the listener, get to throw your support behind all the Max Fun shows that you love for as little as $5 a month. And in exchange for that, you get lots of great gifts. Not only do you get bonus content at the $5 level and plenty of great gifts like pins and coolers and stuff above, but each show has its own set of goals. And we are very close to our second goal. We are 25 new boosting or upgrading members away from unlocking Best Swear Word with John DiMaggio. That will be an uncensored episode that will go out exclusively on the bonus feed. So not only will you make it happen,
It's so wonderful to spend some time with you both before you're canceled.
yeah, this is it.
It is inevitable.
We made it 10 years, which is pretty good. That's a good run.
You know who knew a
that's
lot of swear words was Alf on the set of Alf.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
Look it up.
And Hal, my parents told me that you have to be at least 11 before you're able to swear. So I'm afraid you've got another year to go, my friend.
Let's make it absolutely clear. This is Best Swear Word uncensored, not live. It is not a live episode.
Oh.
So
Cowards.
well, unlock that at 1,000 new boosting upgrading members.
At 1,500, we'll have Alf on and cancel him personally.
Ooh, I like that.
I cancel me.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that what the F stood for in Alf, and now I know.
That's right.
So there, if you'd like to become a member at Max Fun, all that information is scrolling at the bottom of the screen, MaximumFun.org/join. And when you do so, you can check the boxes for the shows that you'd like to support by becoming a member. And it's that money that makes all of our shows possible. And we appreciate that immensely. We would not exist and be able to do these things without you. So thank you.
Be sure to check the box for every show you listen to, whether it's We Got This with Mark and Hal, Judge John Hodgman, the JV Club, Tights and Fights, E Pluribus Motto. You have a lot of
I
great
have
choices.
no show.
You are on all shows. You are the network.
That's right.
No show.
Stay tuned for Alphageddon with Jean Grae.
I was also told that the winner gets all of the losers members so far, just to really raise the stakes.
You know what? If you want to,
Gene just released a book.
If you want to support Gene, go get Gene's book, and that's how you can support Gene. Well,
still have no show.
That's all right. We have no trinket for you.
But John has like 70 shows. John, give Gene a show, please.
Why don't we? They won't give us a show.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, Ken.
That's what this
Ken.
year is for.
Come on,
Ken.
Julian's one of the owners.
Ken.
Julian.
Oh, yeah, Julian.
I'm feeling really uncomfortable right now.
We're going to start this game right
Julian, give Gene and John a show.
Okay. Why don't you guys meet me outside Max Fun HQ? We'll see what happens.
So the way this is going to go, you have a list of categories, which you'll see on the screen right now that you'll be able to pick from. Unlike in previous years, what you're going to do is every time you choose a category, it takes that category off the board.
Oh.
Unlike in previous, unlike in previous iterations these past few weeks, once it's off the board, that category is gone for all teams.
The game is different every time for Jigsaw.
That's to make it easier for Ken. That's
so if you would like to strategize, listen, there's a lot to keep up with. I have so many buttons and things. There's a lot here.
Yeah.
Do you have your grabber?
Do you have your granny grabber?
Show everybody the granny grabber.
Come on.
Grabber shaming me.
Show the grabber.
It's not grabber shaming. We agreed on how cool this was when you grabbed your wallet.
and useful.
Yeah,
sure. We're not disagreeing with you.
that's a second half of the show. That's when the grabber comes out. Okay, so right now whatever you want to call it or try and bully me into it, it's not going to happen.
I'm going to call it Chekhov's grabber. That means you have to get it by the end of the show.
Real Melmac behavior right there.
John and Jean, what category would you like to start with?
I defer to Jean. She released a book called In My Remaining Years, available now wherever books are sold, borrowed, or stolen. Jean, what is your category?
That's my work done here. I was going to defer to you. I think only a man should work.
Jean, now that I know that the categories are going to be eliminated once we choose them, I can't resist. I'm going to suggest we pick Marvel Infinity Saga.
No.
All right.
Because I know those guys want it.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I see.
Okay. Well, your Marvel
I like that kind of game.
Saga question is, what is the last Infinity Stone that Thanos acquires?
Oh.
The last one?
The last, the final stone that he acquires to complete his collection. At which point he'll build a nice display for them.
The Jade Stone.
You mean the one that he pulls from the dead forehead of the Vision?
Oh, okay.
It was so...
Yeah.
Shannon, it was the Tanzanite Stone. I believe that was the Mind Stone.
Is that your final answer?
And no, because I said nothing yet.
Right.
I was going to say... What the hell? I was going to say the Oliver Stone, but I think that I think that Judge Jan Hodgman is correct, and that should be our final answer. I told you I'm on a lot of NyQuil.
Oh my God.
Jean, is that your final answer?
You can ask him now. I just wanted to at least say.
I don't want to. I'm not going. Is that team John and Jean's final answer?
I believe that I think that as our final answer is the Mind Stone.
The
MIND Stone
is correct.
Yes.
That is a point on the board. Janet and Julian, your categories are. What would you like?
Janet, it's up to you. What
I'm very scared. I'm not okay. I mean, maybe we should just go totally 80s also to get it off the board.
Oh gosh. Okay. I'm gonna count on you for this one.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
No, let's do it. Yeah, totally. 80s.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Your totally 80s question is, what Toronto-born comic landed a 6-year gig as Dr. Wayne Fiscus on Saint Elsewhere?
Can I steal it?
There are.
We may just give it to you as a gift.
I know, right?
Like this Alf.
Okay, let's work this out together, Julian. I've never seen Saint Elsewhere.
I only know one thing. Is
what you know that there's inside a snow globe or something at the end? Because that's what I know. Who was born in Toronto?
Yeah.
Who was born in Toronto? Who would also end up? Who could potentially end up playing a doctor?
Drake.
I just gave you
the answer is Drake.
A physical clue.
Drake. No.
Wait, what?
I said
You did?
Clue. Because he would do this when he's on stage all the time.
Oh, that. Also, I forgot. I did not care for stand-up comedy in the 80s, 90s, or 2000s.
I neglect to mention I was
Wayne Cotter.
I got almost nothing. I have 0 guesses except for one guess, and I don't think that it's right at all, and I'm sure that it's not.
If your guess is better than William Daniels, who I know was I'm pretty sure was in it and also was Mr. Feeney years later, I would go with your guess.
Again, you have already proved yourself to know more about Saint Elsewhere than I do. The only stand-up I can think of at all is Stephen Wright.
You think Stephen Wright was on St. Elsewhere?
I don't know.
Well,
I want that to be true so badly.
I
It would
know.
be such
that
a
would
great,
be great.
so amazing.
First of all, I think the idea that the only stand-up comic you can think of in the world is Stephen Wright, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And St. Elsewhere was set in Boston, and Stephen Wright is a Boston comedian.
That sounds like he's not from Toronto then.
Well, I don't know where he was born, but I remember seeing him at the diner in Brookline one time, and I was very happy.
I mean, the only other people I could think of from that era, like, weren't born in Toronto and would never end up being that on that show. So that's all I had. Would you
Moxie
like to have
Vision
it?
Moxie Vision in the chat says, I know the answer because he was the worst interview subject I ever had.
Yeah, I think I was very specific that the chat should not be open for.
That's
potential
fun,
training.
though.
Oh no,
I'd
I'm
like
sorry,
to
I didn't
know
realize that.
more
Okay,
about
I was as usual. I wasn't listening to you, so I apologize.
I don't know how to.
Well,
how do we turn it off?
That's what, almost 20 years and counting. So we're.
I know, I've loved every minute of it.
Yeah.
And
he would go like this. I don't know what that is. I mean,
I'm gonna have to press you for an answer.
We gave our answer for sure.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
the
incorrect.
That's the
Stephen
answer
Wright.
there.
Final answer. Incorrect.
Can I steal it?
You can steal it. You get no points for it though.
Oh, really?
I think. Well, you get to be smug.
Yeah.
That's
bragging.
more
Well,
than
I'm already
that's
going
why
to be
you're in
smug.
this.
Yeah.
Hang on, I've got my answer for you right here. Oh, I thought I did.
Put it up. Vision. He was such a funny stand-up.
Vision.
One of my favorite ones. Why didn't you say
Because he
so?
doesn't understand our ways.
Oh, Howie.
That is correct. Howie
Mandel.
Mandel.
Yeah.
I didn't know Howie was. First of all, again, doesn't matter. But I didn't know that he was Canadian.
That
Oh, yeah.
explains so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
It explains
He famously
so
disowned
much.
them to be in show business, I think is what actually happened.
Yeah.
Renounced his
I wonder if
Canadian.
that's where he developed the bit where he blew up a rubber glove over his head.
Well, that was just to
He
keep
had
As
germ
the doctor?
test
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was to keep the germs out.
Yeah.
Hal and Mark, what category would you like?
You go first, brother.
All right, let's take comedy classics off the board.
All right.
See, you're enjoying these spite moves. I knew you would.
They're paying off.
Just trying to get something I might
I
know.
saw one category there that was WWE superstar, and I thought it was wine superstar.
Yeah.
Depending on what the answer is.
Superstars of
That's
wine.
what the second W is,
Your question is, in Little Miss Sunshine, which two actors play Olive's parents?
Tony Collette and Greg Kinnear.
Boom. Hal, high five. I'll five Al.
Oh. You guys, well.
Okay,
you
well,
go.
that's correct.
Wait. What am I doing? Am I high fiving him?
You're tickling.
sure.
You're doing something. You're doing something.
Both of ours. Yeah, I mean, really.
You're doing something.
Ooh, Hal.
I don't know, Mark. Keep trying.
Hang on, this is
Oh,
my
no.
Hal puppet.
Yeah, it's only been 5 years of learning this Zoom comedy.
That's really good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this one we can see where everybody is. Yeah, those answers sound good. Final answer.
That was correct. That we got
Yeah,
about
good
5
job.
minutes ago.
Mark, in
So,
5 years of Zoom, I've never once seen that joke. So congratulations. I
know,
really
I haven't
appreciate
either.
that.
We did it.
Happy anniversary, everybody. Gene and John, what category would you like?
Gene, I think it's your turn to choose.
I don't want to do any work tonight, so
All right.
The category is NyQuil.
Okay.
I can do anything.
Well, Gene, you're a worldly person, and we both like food. What about foodie vacation? How do you feel about that?
Solid.
Solid. We'll take foodie vacation.
Foodie vacation.
Anything to get Howie Mandel's creepy eye off of your shoulder.
It's all Howie Mandel trivia, actually.
Under Howie's eye.
Don't shake my hand. I
You're-
can't touch anybody's hand.
Your question is, in which region of Spain did gazpacho originate?
I feel like this was
Is it
last year.
multiple choice?
In your head, but no.
That was very snippy, Ken.
Sorry, I'm on a lot of NyQuil right now.
At this point, John's still not going to talk to you after this. I mean, goodness, you're not giving him a reason to.
I mean, I haven't given him a reason for many, many years, and he's been very kind to continue talking to me. So,
I'm going to put my guess into my name.
Yes, indeed.
Is Gaspacciolona is that your
It's
final
not my
answer?
no, it's not my final answer.
That's his
I
first
actually,
answer.
Gene, do you have any thoughts
I don't,
on
I don't have any thoughts on this, and that makes me sad for myself and my food reputation.
I'm trying to think of
But
regions of Spain. Are you talking about? Is it a region or is it a city or what are we talking about here?
the question
trying to get
specifically
hints
states
and answers.
region rather
Yeah,
than a
well,
city,
the
so-
question you wrote the question, Ken.
I did not write the question. The question's on a card.
Where's it? Oh, from Trivial
Someone-
Pursuit.
Well, see, yeah,
He's
well,
got
someone
a
else wrote
sea
it.
of boxes. Each one of these is a different box of some trivia
Yeah,
cards.
yeah,
Each
this
one of
is-
these
Right.
all-
Oh, yeah. This is all coming back to me now.
Yeah.
You and Meatloaf.
yeah, that's
I was gonna s- yeah.
I got. I'm not
Gene, do you want to say? All right. Here are the only things that I can think of.
go for the C.
The sea, Catalan.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's the Catalan region? Sure, I'll say that.
I gave you a
That's because that's all there's nothing else.
Cold soup dredge.
I know
Catalan
it's wrong. I feel like it's wrong.
or Basque.
How he meant prompt.
God, it's still there. You just
What
won't
is
leave.
happening?
Or Andalusia.
Oh,
Oh,
ooh, yes.
You want to say Andalus?
Basque gazpacho feels wrong.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's mountainous. It's not tomatoey.
But Catalan doesn't necessarily feel wrong.
Let's say Catalan.
Mm.
Final answer.
You hold on, Ken. You Wilson Phillips. You hold on.
Their strategy is just to run the clock out. With
no,
that
it's
one
good.
point.
Yeah.
It's
Make
really
sure
good.
that we
I'm
don't-
not
1 to
opposed
0
to
to
it.
0, and then
Yeah,
just keep.
I'm not opposed.
I'll leave it up to you.
Catalan. Final answer.
That is incorrect. It is Andalusia.
God damn it.
Oh, that was my third guess.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's also a little did you know? Did you know Hora anticorana is a form of gazpacho? Which
I don't
is
feel like
similar
we
to
needed any
breadfruit.
follow-up information after we lost.
This is for the
I didn't
people
want to
out
know
there.
anymore.
I thought it would be a learning experience for all.
I'll send them an email afterwards.
Oh. Am I on it?
Maybe.
Someday somebody's gonna turn around and make you soup.
Julian and Janet, what category would you like?
Okay,
Julian,
now
you pick.
Janet, I have my strategy is to pick WWE superstar so that Hal cannot pick it later.
Great, go for it.
Oh man.
Let's do it. WWE
Oh.
superstar.
Wine
It might as well
superstar.
be me.
Cold
Oh,
superstar.
well, Julian, I'm sorry. I just want to preface this with that. I don't think Hal would have picked it later.
You fell into my trap, Burrell.
Oh,
It's been
man, it was
I've been
the
doing this for
best
9 years
bastard.
to get you here.
Okay, your question is sort of kind of coming from this book.
Okay.
Let's see. Your question.
Janet, your
Discovery
eyebrows
book or
did this.
something.
Hal, is there anything you want to say about this before we get in? Is there anything you want to relate
Nope. See,
to? There's nothing you
I'm
want to
gonna
say to
hey,
Julian and
if
Janet?
you're watching this live stream, see if you can get it.
Oh, I was just on a good. Okay,
We'll give you $1,000. No, that's not true.
Mark will give you $1,000.
Ooh, is that also Howie Mandel's eye behind you?
Okay, here's your question.
Okay.
Blank.
Janet knows this would be great.
Oh yeah.
Blank is one of the most iconic WWE superstars ever. His blank and often
It's like, is that the trivia question?
his blank and
Yeah,
often
but-
erratic blank reinforced his blank moniker. He was a multi-time WWE and WCW world champion.
What the-
Julian,
this is
you
like
can
a
do this.
Mad Libs or something like.
Yeah. That feels like it
this isn't a
requires more
trivia book.
answers than just one.
Yeah,
I'd like to guess Andalusia.
I feel like I could just like name any number of people and it would apply to all of
His
them.
blank, the blank of his blank was known for blanking in the blank. Who
I
is
mean,
it?
If
Thank
you
you for all
like,
that information.
I could try and reread the question.
Yeah, Ken Rayburn, go for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
blank is one of the most iconic WWE superstars ever.
Yeah. No, okay. Now, which one am I guessing? Is it supposed to be like all of them, and I get them all, and that's what
No. Just who the person is. All you're trying to guess is who the person is that's being described. You don't have to
With
fill
all
in
those
any...
great context clues.
Yeah, there's so
Right.
many steps to having to get to that, though.
Yeah.
I love
Okay.
those
So
guesses.
blank was one of the most iconic WWE superstars ever.
His physical blank, an often erratic blank, reinforced
physical
his
blank?
blank moniker.
An
Okay,
often erratic blank.
Was it his physical and often erratic? I'm making sure you didn't say erotic blank. Which would have been-
Erratic.
Okay.
Erratic.
His physical blank and his often erratic blank.
Okay.
He was a multi-time WWE and WCW world champion.
Who's erratic, Julian? I'm gonna talk you through this. I'm your coach because I sure as shit don't know. He's
Who's
erratic.
and
He's got a big personality. He's got his, of course, his blank was very well known.
Oh,
He's like, okay, I'm trying to think of like superstars who were WCW and WWE
Yeah,
champions.
throw everything else
Yeah.
away. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
All you need
Yeah,
to think right
let's
now
just-
is think about
I mean-
someone who is a champion of both and is one of the most influential and all around rad
Erratic.
wrestlers in the business.
Erratic. Like I've never thought of a wrestler and thought of them as erratic.
It feels
They're
like
erratic
Hal's going for a
behavior. They're
costume
erratic.
change.
That seems like
Erratic. So, and I only have to guess the name. I'm not guessing the other.
Just
two
the name.
names.
It's just the person. You just have to
Okay.
guess who the wrestler
Who
is.
was multiple time WWE and mostly known erratic. Because like it wasn't Hal Lublin. No.
That helpful?
I mean it because I want to say
Hell's burping
like-
the baby.
the worst person in the world, Hulk Hogan, but it's because that would fit.
Maybe it is.
I can tell you right now, and I'll give this to you just because of the nature of this question.
Okay.
I would never ask a Hulk Hogan question.
Okay.
Interesting.
Then I'm going to say my
Well,
guess
okay.
is going to be the Macho Man Randy Savage, who I believe was a champion in both WCW and WWF, and had erratic colors because he was a very loud wrestler when he came to the ring. Had a
So
great career in both
that's
companies.
right. You've got that right. So we got it right, no matter what the other.
I mean, yeah, exactly. That
Yeah.
that
You
got
filled in
all
the
applied
blanks in
to
a way that made
it.
They were
You
all
can't-
accurately filled in blanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm going to fill in everything but the person's name. Blank
Right.
is one of the most iconic WWE superstars ever. His physical intensity and often erratic speeches reinforced his
Oh,
Macho Madness moniker.
Yes.
He was a multi-time WWE and WCW world champion.
Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Dig it. Yeah, brother.
Hal, if you'd like to hand the
on.
belt over to the
Come
screen right now.
on. Ooh, you can't tell me nothing.
Here,
This
Good
is-
you have to
work,
take
Hal.
Alf with it.
Do it.
Take
That
Alf
was
with it.
No,
beautiful.
you leave that Alf. Alf does not
Nope,
go with
Alf's
the belt.
coming with.
Did you see? I present my victory dog.
Oh my gosh.
Cream of the
Good work.
now I believe nobody asked
Working.
Julian to move it along when he was thinking of his answer just now, and I just want everyone to remember that.
I
Correct
thought we were all
answers,
part of
forget
the
it.
run down the clock scheme together.
Yeah.
It's just thinking, Janet. It's just thinking.
4 different answers.
Hal and Mark, what category would you like?
Let's do
Wait a
Disney.
minute. Didn't they just do one? Isn't it our turn?
No, it's
that,
ours.
that was Janet and
no, that
Julian.
was just a extended edition of Hal messing.
Yeah, you were
with
just
the,
watching the
belt.
director's cut of
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah. This is Hal and Mark. You're after Hal and Mark.
Andalusia.
And Delusional. Hal and Mark, what category? would you
Let's
like?
go Disney.
Disney.
Yeah. Back to the mouth. Predictability. I know, Hodgman. Don't shake your head.
Mayor
Okay.
of Walt Disney Land
Ma-
over there. Mayor of
Wait.
downtown Disneyland.
Your question comes from this film, which is Monsters,
Okay.
Inc.
Uh-huh.
What is Sully's first name?
Oh, jeez.
Come on.
I know this one.
I don't know. Hal,
I haven't seen that movie in years, and I know this one.
do you know what Sully's name is?
I want to say it's James, but I'm not 100% confident. That's all I have.
It's Mike and Sully is all I know. I know Mike Wazowski and
Kitty.
something.
That's what she called it.
Captain. He landed that
Yeah.
plane.
Yeah,
On the
that's
hut.
right. He landed the plane.
Captain
And
Sully.
if it was actually
Yeah.
that you had a cat there, I would have been very sad that you didn't tell me at some point. But
No,
I
but that's
understood
what
the reference.
Boo calls Sully.
Yeah.
I
Kitty?
don't know what his first name is. Not
James
crazy.
then. Jim Sully. I don't know, man. Hal, what do you think?
I think it's
Yeah, you
James.
just
I
sounded
was the one who
so-
said
James, let's
James.
do it.
You think
So
you plucked that?
tired.
No, I didn't think I plucked that.
Monsters LLC.
Well, it's going to be this. This Max Fun Drive is what tears We Got This apart.
That's right.
Thank
So
you.
your final answer for Team We Got This?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Jimothy.
Jimothy Sully.
Jimothy Sully.
What-
That's
what-
it's
what-
Jimothy.
What is your final answer?
James.
James is correct.
Yeah, good job, Hal.
Nice.
That one I
Good.
did know.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. That was in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
The Hal
Sorry.
Lublin story.
It's so bad. It got worse. I don't know why
Yeah,
I
it
started
did.
shifting. I drifted.
It's like in bowling when you get all real close and then it goes, whoa.
Fast and Furious, Lublin Drift.
Gene and John, what category would you like?
I just heard my wife laugh from downstairs. She's watching.
Nice. Nailed it.
Fantastic.
You and Alf are going to get lucky later.
Mm.
Gene,
Mhm.
here are the ones that I'm circling mentally with my brain.
Yeah.
In book trivia fantasy, there's also Star Wars. No one's taken Star Wars. Totally 80s and also 90s.
Totally.
We already
kind
did
of
totally
world.
80s. 80s is off the board.
80s
80s is off the board. So 90s
Okay.
we could do. What do you
I'm
think?
not mad at 90s, and I'm not mad at pop culture either.
Just straight up pop culture?
Yeah, what does that mean? Just in
Means
general?
everything, I suppose.
Like now?
I was about to say that's a lot. That's every single topic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, now keep in mind, some of these sets are at least 20 years old. So
Okay.
What do you want? Which one do you want to do? 90s or pop culture?
Let's do 90s.
Yeah, I think that's right.
The 1890s.
What?
That's how old these
Yeah.
sets are.
you've just been Trivia Pod.
The silver standard.
This is why there will never be a vaccine for tuberculosis.
Your question is, what did Tammy Faye admit she collects from late loved ones so she can see life as they did?
Tammy Faye Baker.
Tammy Faye collects so she can see. I don't
What
want
did
it
Tammy
to be.
Faye admit she collects from late loved ones so she can see life as they did?
Please don't be
Well,
eyeballs.
yeah.
I'm like, not your
I
eyes.
think I would remember that.
Not your eyes. Was she collecting
Gene,
eyes?
you were doing eyelashes, right, Gene?
Yeah, Tammy
Yeah.
Faye Baker.
But maybe eyeglasses? Maybe she.
Glasses. Glasses would be the reasonable
That's a great answer.
answer, and not Tammy Faye was gouging out eyeballs and stashing them in her
Oh, yeah.
aqua-netted hair.
That's that
She
Pixies
did
song that we were
not.
talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Andalusia.
Collecting old eyeballs, I want you to know.
Mhm.
TV or not TV?
It's not contact.
I am Moon Shen Evangelica. Doing the best I can here. I think eyeglasses is my only guess.
It's the only reasonable answer
Smart.
for that time period, and also because she didn't go to jail for that, for eye stealing.
Is that our final answer, Gene?
I would say so.
All right, our final answer is eyeglasses or Andalusia.
Yes.
One of those is correct, and it is eyeglasses.
Pick one.
All right.
Nicely done.
Congratulations.
And despite all of the peer pressure I'm experiencing right now, I will not change my name. And it's not because I don't know how.
Good. Good stand.
Janet, is there anything you feel like you spent an inordinate amount of time podcasting, which was my strategy for the first category? So that's just how I know that one.
It definitely won't be musicals. I mean, we can rule out a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe we can roll all of them out.
What is handbook? Oh, okay. Wait, it was a WWE Superstar Handbook. Is that what that was?
Yeah. Yes, that is. Yes.
Did you think the category was just handbook? Like,
I love handbook, please.
Oh my gosh, please.
I can't
my
wait.
favorite category.
Yeah.
We could
What
open
kind of
these
handbook?
manuals.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Tammy has
Your
collected
HVAC.
John.
Oh my god.
So Philadelphia is
Oh,
just
she
its
sees what it looks
own-
like for you now,
Is
Hodgman.
Philadelphia the movie?
Yeah, I'm
The
like
cream
book
cheese.
trivia, the Philadelphia
Or
section
just
of
Phil-
books.
Philadelphia is just Philadelphia
own
trivia. Just
thing.
trivia about
Cool.
the city.
The
of-
greatest city on the planet. Yes.
No,
I'm
she-
upset that we are not allowed to steal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
me
like
too.
that.
Ken, can we steal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ken, can we steal?
Ken, can we
please
start
steal?
stealing?
Yeah, Ken, can we steal?
please?
Maybe,
Can we
maybe,
please-
maybe,
please,
steal- you know
Pretty
what?
please.
Maybe stealing will be something that we do after the break we take after this round.
Okay.
Wow, you really stealed my hope. Stole my
Janet,
hope.
what are you? Steel magnolias indeed.
Also, it's and I don't, but it is confusing that the things stay up there after they've already been taken off the board.
Yeah.
That is confusing.
Ken, can you?
There's only
cross
so many
those
things I
out
could
also?
do.
I'm actually going to just get a little bit of tape and put it right over.
Here, does this help?
Okay.
Here's a little sheet where
Yes, I can't see that. If
not
only I had a
helpful.
pair of glasses from someone who died.
I sort of mark through the things.
I mean, if it's like old Saturday Night Live, if this is one of the ancient like blow the dust off the top of the box Saturday Night Live questions, I might stand a chance.
All I will
That's
say,
insane.
Janet,
About
is
the more
before you
recent
choose
Saturday
Saturday
Night
Night
Live.
Live,
Yeah.
look at Hal's face when you say, "I might choose Saturday Night Live."
It came out in 1976, so you should be good. It's only got a season.
I feel pretty good
A lot
about recent Saturday Night Live, and if Janet feels good about older Saturday Night Live,
okay.
I think that we might have.
I
a
look forward to
solid
finding
Venn
out
diagram.
what our version of No Man's Land
Yeah,
is
right.
in the
A lot of
annals
Don
of
Read
Novello.
the
Saturday
Venn
Night Live.
diagrams.
Yeah.
Yeah, right when I was allowed to stay up late is probably right when you no longer wanted to stay
When I was
up
like,
late.
this isn't
so-
cool.
Yes.
Perfect.
So let's
So
do it. Saturday
SNL?
Night Live. Yes,
Okay.
SNL.
Why not?
Oh, maybe one of those things where you find out why not in just a moment. Your
I mean,
question
that's
is
what you said
I
about the
feel like
last one. So I think
not a
you're
good-
keeping me away from my winning categories, Ken.
I feel like he noticeably winced when he looked at this question. That's not good.
Old Saturday Night Live, is the question just cocaine?
problem is,
No, cocaine was the answer back then.
okay. Here's how I'll contextualize just how much of a minefield the SNL box set is. This is the amount of cards that each feature 6 questions per card. Over the course of when this was released, probably 40 years of sketches.
Uh-oh.
There were a lot of sketches that maybe should not be
no.
referenced in creating a trivia set.
Pick
So
a new one.
Okay.
You pick a
Oh,
different
no.
question on Saturday Night
I found a
Live.
question that I'm willing to read out. So
Oh, wow.
your question is, what land extending quote unquote from the rotting forest to the stagnant mud flat was home to the SNL Muppets?
Come on, Ken.
Yeah.
There were SNL Muppets.
Look at me fading in and out, Ken. That's what you're doing to me right
Yeah.
now.
Look, you're Back to the Future picturing
I
him.
know.
Quick, make your
Yeah.
parents
He's
kiss.
like,
You cannot tell Ken Plume cannot tell me that he didn't have his thumb on the scale for this question.
Okay.
Seriously.
Okay,
The
well
Muppet-
we're
yeah.
instituting a new rule. Question toss. Do you want to toss this question? And I'll
Yeah,
go to
question
another one
toss.
on the card. But you
Tossing
have to
it.
take this. But you have to take the next one on the card.
No, and the rule is we can do it as many times as we want until we get
Great.
to a question we know the
And
answer.
then it's just anarchy.
great.
Who produces the producer?
Sounds good.
Oh,
Yep.
Would you like to toss that for a replacement question on the same card?
I mean, I feel like now, out of spite, you're going to pick one that's even harder. But
I'm not. No, I'm
not.
literally only going to go one question down on the exact same card I already have in my hand.
I mean, I have no answer for that one, Julian. So we might as well toss.
Yeah, we may as
At this
well.
point, we stand as much of a chance of. Okay.
And yes, this option now applies to all the other teams. So don't feel
Right.
like this is just that it's only for this team. So your question is, what cast member portrayed Celebrity Jeopardy contestants Adam Sandler, Nicolas Cage, and French Stewart?
One
portrayed
cast
them like
member pretended to be. I don't know how sketch works. One cast member pretended to be both
like acting.
both of these three people: Nicolas Cage, Adam Sandler, and who?
French Stewart
And French
of
Stewart.
30 Rock fame. Not 30 Rock. Third
Of
Rock from the
Third
Sun.
Rock from the Sun.
I knew there was a 3 and there was a
He
rock.
said there was a 3 in it.
a 3 and a rock.
3 rocks.
French
This-
Stewart
so
probably
this
was
is
in
in an
30 Rock
era-
at some point.
Yeah, this is an era where French Stewart would have been someone that you would have portrayed on television. Adam Sandler, not helpful. Who could play all of those people? Nicolas Cage, French Stewart, Adam Sandler.
I mean, it's got to be the most talented person ever to appear on
Wow.
Saturday Night Live. It's got to be Jimmy Fallon.
Ew, is it?
No, I was going to guess Will Ferrell because I feel like that would have made a lot of sense. But
Yeah,
Or
it's hard to imagine
Carrie,
him
I
playing
don't know.
Nicolas Cage. It probably is. You know what? It probably is Fallon or someone.
ugh,
Nicolas Cage,
Nicholas, yeah, that's the hard one because I feel like so many of his
French
like
Stewart.
most memorable.
No, I think
performances in
I have a
Oh.
guess.
Oh, I now
Well,
have a new guess.
I saw Janet's face
I don't
light
know if
up.
it's good.
I want you to follow that. I want you to trust
I'm
your
gonna,
gut. What
I'm
do you
gonna
got?
press you for an answer. So
What you got? What you got?
your
Come on,
answer
Janet.
is
Believe in yourself. I believe in you.
No, I don't like it anymore. I don't know. All of a sudden, I could imagine like Chris Kattan trying to sound like French Stewart. That's all. I don't know.
okay,
I
don't
like
know.
it.
final answer.
I don't know.
I think let's go with that one.
What are we
I
even
like
doing? Why are we even alive? You know what I mean?
We're alive to
Wow.
win. Is what we're doing. I'm gonna go with Janet's answer.
So
No way.
the answer was Chris Kattan. That is
way.
incorrect.
No way.
The answer, John.
Is Jimmy Fallon?
I say Sandberg.
Well, it was
Hal,
John's first
no,
answer.
steal
John got it. It was Jimmy Fallon.
It was Jimmy
I
Fallon.
knew it was
Fallon.
Jimmy
No,
Fallon. Why
Jimmy
didn't I
Fallon.
just
That's
say
why I
Jimmy
was like, what are
Fallon?
you doing?
I don't know why I
I
changed
think
it. I don't know why I
John didn't
changed
know
Isn't
it.
that
this
was the
line-
answer.
Wasn't this line his Nicolas Cage line where he goes, "We got lights, we got camera, bitchin' technology." I think he
I
does
don't
that
know.
as
I had
as,
stopped watching by then, I think.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that was Fallon's
But Jimmy Fallon is a great
celebrity
guess. I should have
impression.
just. I somehow felt like I shouldn't steal the guess from the person who's excited most about stealing on the
Yeah,
show.
he employed the classic double fake. Of like,
Yeah, he double.
I mean,
I just changed my name.
Oh,
Johnny
Johnny
Fail.
Phelan.
If it's any
I
consolation,
enjoyed you.
based on his response to learning that that was the actual answer, John also doubted himself and failed himself. So
Yeah, I failed myself.
He had a good Gumby reference in his name earlier, and I appreciated it.
I missed it. Maybe.
It was Hodgman, damn it!
Oh.
Hal and Mark,
yeah.
your category.
Hal?
Oscar winners.
Oscar winners. Didn't even need to put the graphic on. Your
Sorry.
question? No, that's on me. I'm sorry.
Show us the grabber and all's forgiven.
Yeah. When do we
We
get
got
to see
that
the
granny
grabber?
grabber.
Come on.
You're gonna have
Your
to
question
use it eventually.
is-
Ken, there's something over there
Yeah.
that you need to get.
Your
Is it another
question
Ralph figure?
is: which film won an Academy Award in 1972, 20 years after the film had first been made?
The Godfather was 72, or is that 73?
That one
That
Best
would've been
Picture,
20
but it didn't win it 20 years after. As the movie
Yeah,
was made in
that's true.
1952.
That was
That won
made
an
in
Oscar.
or started getting made? Could it have been a documentary
Or
an animated film?
Oh, that's interesting.
Animated film? They weren't giving out animated film then. That was in
They
like
didn't allow that. Yeah.
I like that. I
animated
think that's
short
good
didn't run
thinking.
before?
yeah, that wasn't until like
Something
the
that
90s.
takes a while.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, I've just gone to, sorry, Julian. Now I'm just trying to help everyone else.
Yeah, I know, right?
This is great. Look, guys, points don't mean anything. We're all just
Yeah.
getting an albino alpha
Look,
anyway.
I got my 1 point. I feel like I could conquer the world with that.
Yeah,
1 point,
that was,
so.
and that was a very hard
It,
Yeah.
multi.
it won in 1970. It won in 72, so it wouldn't be the Godfather related at all because that won in
Won
73.
in
Which
Came out.
film?
Wait, it went.
What was the question?
The question is, which film won? Sorry, which film won an Academy Award in 1972, 20 years after the film had first been made?
After it had first been made. Could it have been a something that like Dalton Trumbo wrote, or something that got made and then shelved for 20 years? Listen, comrade John,
my God.
let's have a conversation over here.
What won Best Picture in 1972 though? What won the
It
year
doesn't say
before The
Best Picture.
Godfather?
Doesn't say
It says
Best
won an
Picture.
Oscar. It
But
just
it
says
could
won an Oscar.
be a movie that took 20 years, like from when it was greenlit.
I
Or
mean,
something.
I can only think of one movie that was made on a time scale like that, and I don't
that's
think it's the right
Boyhood.
answer. Right? Yeah.
Is it that Richard Linklater movie that came out?
Yeah.
Yeah, Boyhood.
I think the
Boyhood?
animated thing
Yeah.
is a really good idea. I think the idea of like,
Thanks,
we
JV.
re-released this thing that, you know what I mean? Like with
Oh
new-
yeah.
Because we specifically wanted to get an award.
that
with
sounds
it.
good. I like that. I like that one.
Yeah.
Now, everyone, this is the spirit of Maximum Fun that
That's
you're
right.
seeing in front of you
Yeah.
right now.
That's right.
I had the Seven Samurai jump into my head that they would have given Kurosawa like an honorary award.
Mm.
It's
But I
the
don't remember.
movie one. Yeah.
But that's not the movie. That's like you
It
give
could
it
have
to the
won like an
person.
achievement.
Seven. See,
Okay.
yeah. What?
I'm gonna have to press you for an answer.
I say
That's the
Seven
only thing
Samurai,
I have in
that's
my
not
head.
good.
Yeah, why
Seven
not?
Samurai.
Seven
Sure.
Samurai.
Yeah.
Points are arbitrary.
I mean, they exist.
Friendship for the win.
That is incorrect. The answer is Charlie Chaplin's Limelight.
Oh.
No one was going to say that.
Boo.
Oh,
So-
yeah, I was about to say.
Honorary
So
Oscar?
so Charlie Chaplin got it. So there was but his that came in the 52.
That's when he
I've
won his
never heard of
honorary
it.
Oscar,
He
right?
won
Is
his
that what it
honorary
was?
Oscar in
Wow.
72.
Okay.
So what do you want to?
That's the
You want
person.
to pick any of them?
Yeah, it could have been
That's not a
any
movie.
Chaplin movie.
That can't
I
be.
did-
Wait, we
write
want
the
to throw the
card.
card out. We want to throw the card out.
Yeah.
Throw the
just-
card
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Give him a better
Throw the
one.
card out.
Question.
Give
Give
us
us
a better
another
card.
one.
Throw the card
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, give us another one.
No, you
We're
should have
invoking
called that.
prima
No, this
before
is
you
the
go.
spirit of maximum fun.
Spirit
Yeah.
of maximum.
We're all collaborating to tell you to throw that card out, Ken.
Yeah,
Guys,
give
I
another
can
one.
hear the spirit of maximum fun. He said to throw the card out.
Goodness sakes.
Ooh, I am the spirit of maximum fun.
Oh, spare us, ghost.
You can see me disappearing before your eyes. I'm
Hal and
telling you, Dalton Trumbull and I are telling you from our bathtub, throw it out, Ken. Throw it out.
Always a great man of business,
I'm only doing this so the image of Jimmy Fallon does not haunt us again.
Sure.
Hal and Mark,
Yes.
So the question about taxi?
your question from Oscar winners is: what is the official name of the Oscar statue?
James.
James Sullivan.
Also named after James Sullivan.
James Sullivan from Andalusia.
Caspacciolana.
Gazpacholan.
Caspacciolona.
James
Oscar
P. Macho.
Meyer. Oscar Pistorius. It doesn't just have a regular famous person's last
Isn't
name.
it just called the
Academy
Award?
Jeez, I
Yeah.
should know this because my wife.
I think it's the
used to
Academy
work at,
Award.
Warner Brothers.
It's called the Academy Award.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that your question?
Yeah,
that-
that's our
Throw
answer.
this one away. That's the only movie I ever walked out of.
Oh man.
I walked out of Oscar.
It's an Academy Award, Ken. Final answer.
That is incorrect. It is the
Okay.
Academy Award of Merit.
Oh.
Listen, if there's no rules, then what is we even doing? It's what it's there.
Hey, Ken, do you know what ghosts say? Boo!
Rabble.
Well,
But Ken, I love you.
Aww. But also, boo.
No. I didn't say that. A ghost did.
Thanks for undercutting the moment, Hal.
Scary in here.
So we're gonna take a quick moment right now for Hal and Mark to talk about Max Fun and also what hopefully we're about to unlock. Maybe even by the end of the show or the end of the night or sometime soon. So, do you want to talk a little bit about Max Fun?
Yeah, I would love to. It's for those who don't know. First of all, I don't know how you don't know by now. We've been bombarding you for 2 weeks. It is the Max Fun Drive. It's the time of the year when all of the Max Fun hosts get together and cross-pollinate on each other's shows, have a great time, letting everybody know that this is the time. Yeah, we're touching each other's flowers here at Maximum Fun. We're raising money for the network. It's the 2 weeks of the year when we seek pledges via memberships in the Maximum Fun family. If you're a listener to our show or any of these shows, please consider stepping up to a membership level. Art patronage goes back thousands of years, and this is the most modern form of it that you can do by visiting MaximumFun.org/join and making sure you check the box that says all of the shows that you listen to, including the shows of all of these fine. Sorry, Gene. Most of these fine folks here. Gene Grae just wrote a book.
Wow.
The star of every podcast, Gene Grae. No, this is how we support the shows, and this is how you can help us keep the shows coming to your ears. MaximumFun.org/join. We are very close to our second stretch goal, which is for 250 new members. We will record Best Swear Word with John DiMaggio, who moments ago texted me officially. He's in. We're recording it. We've got it set up. So you guys better step up because John's ready to record.
Or else we have to cancel that. We're going to have to tell him that we did that.
Don't do that.
Free.
Don't be mad.
You do not want to anger John DiMaggio.
No.
And Ken,
the swearing that would happen then.
I hope you're ready to go with this.
Bleep.
But don't do it for me and Mark now. Do it for this little boy you're about to look at, who was confused and didn't really know much about the world, who clearly had been sniffing glue for 3 hours before this picture was taken, and he thought that soccer ball was his mother.
Now, how
his mother Wilson?
How I think that's an incredible way to encourage people to support us, to do it for that young boy. I really think maybe should do it for that young boy.
Yeah. Oh, the one who looks like a polished professional already on television. Go back to the other one.
Go back to the other one.
Yeah, this child star or this strung out furniture salesman.
No, Hal, you know what this looks like to me? This looks like you were in a theater troupe and got there late on wig picking day.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you know what happened?
It was the last one in the bin.
And what happened was this kid got the part.
Yeah.
All the story of my life.
And they said, give him the one that looks like it was made with shellac.
Sorry, Hal, this is the only wig we have left. Peas Blossom doesn't need a great wig anyway. You're not on for that long.
These are good bangs. These are good bangs.
Good bangs, actually. I like them a lot.
They're very popular. This
bangs.
haircut is so popular right now.
That's very
You'd
true.
Be a
You know
hit
what?
on TikTok.
That's very true.
I was ahead of my time, and I slept for 6 months straight right after this picture was taken. But I'm awake now, and I want you to go to MaximumFun.org/join to support us and all of the fine shows you listen to on Maximum Fun Network, please.
And can you monitor your stretch goal in real time?
Yes.
Like how far away are you?
We are currently 25 away. I'm going to see if that has changed.
That's great.
We're 25 away.
We're 25 away.
All right.
I have
25 away.
I have an incredibly cute photo of me from childhood with my mom and dad
I'm nervous.
that is locked and loaded and ready to go.
Oh,
And if you meet your stretch goal in this broadcast, I will show it.
wow.
John Hodgman, you are a mensch, and I can't wait to see it. People,
All
of
you
the
need to do,
world,
all you need to do
join.
is go to maximumfun.org/join,
Mhm.
and you can join as a new member, or you can boost and upgrade your membership. Right? Those are the things that count.
Yes. Any
All
of those things will work.
We just need 25. That's all.
Yeah.
It's pretty cute. It's pretty cute.
Cute.
I gotta say.
Can't
It's
wait.
very cute. It's a nice
Very
round
cute.
number.
Uh,
Oh, I
so-
thought the picture's cute. I thought you meant the number 25 was cute.
Right.
We need 25. It's very
Funnier
cute.
than
It's a cute number.
24.
Cute number.
Suave.
Yeah. Is it that one? That child? It's closer to that than it is to that. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Where did you even find that? That's from, by the way, that's from
was sent to
Mother
me.
Goose Goes to the Zoo.
Oh, of course.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's more like Mother Goose goes on a church trip to the zoo.
It is. It does teach you about all of God's animals.
Yes.
And his mother
Yeah.
goose like, why am I on the outside and they're on the inside?
And then she's right after she said that, they tranked her and put her on the inside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Giant clothed goose.
I don't know. Mark had that. Mark had
God,
that
there's
it
an
factor. You look
Hey.
at Mark hold the screen throughout that entire thing. He is
Right.
pulling attention
That's
from
great
everyone around him.
party.
Those kids don't know what to do.
Oh,
Come along, children. Let's go look at the giraffe.
Go animals.
Okay, so
Porgy's over there.
update on the scores.
Yeah.
It's anybody's game right now because we got John and Jean and Hal and Mark at 2 and Janet and Julian at 1. So
thank God for that one,
The
Julian.
only one
Jeopardy
we
does
need.
60 questions twice in 30 minutes.
Yep.
okay, well, you know
In
what?
an hour, our score is
It's a tape
7
show.
questions.
That's well, I'm not gonna. You know what? We have another question. We have a
No, I wanted to keep more doing this stuff. All right, now let's do a question.
John and Jean.
We blessed.
Your question. We have a special question for you.
Oh.
So we have a guest.
Oh.
for your
Hey.
question.
Oh,
So
Is it Al?
here is your question.
From Hulk Hogan.
Good evening,
Oh, no.
everyone. This is Basic Cable's
Oh.
Jackson Public
Yeah.
with your next question.
OMG.
Oh, wow.
Which of Monaco's 4 quarters is best known for casinos? I'll give you some time to figure that out.
Did he say corners or quarters?
Quarters.
I mean, it's got to be Monte Carlo.
There's there's not another answer. And also, what are the other quarters?
Monty Hall.
Monte Giano, Monte.
Monty Python.
Monte
Monte
Bello.
Cristo.
Monte
Yeah,
Cristo.
Monte Cristo.
That one's deep fried.
Okay. So
Thank you to Jackson Public for that
That was
question.
Yeah.
sweet.
Yes.
That was really cool.
Made me smile.
Thank you.
I hope we brought enough for everyone, but
your final answer?
Yes.
Monte Carlo.
Pencils down. The answer is Monte Carlo.
Nice.
Monte Carlo. That glittering
Well done.
gem basking
And how
in
are
the
you?
Mediterranean sun.
Oh.
Hope y'all did well.
Gene, I don't think he can.
Thanks for playing.
I don't think
And
he
how
can
are
hear.
you?
I don't think he's.
How have you?
Oh,
He's not live.
Gene.
Oh, he's not live? Is he live?
And how?
I don't
Jackson,
think
come
he
back.
I'm sorry, he's not live.
1.5 hours
Oh.
into the night. Just do that with any movie.
And how are you doing?
She still sees him. She can still see him.
Hold on. Oh, I'm doing fine. Gene, how are you doing?
Oh
Remember
my
that wonderful
God.
dinner you had back in 2016? It was great.
Oh, no.
I mean this as a compliment. That is so Muppet hand. I know that's a Henson hand.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you gotta,
You're
you gotta
moving
talk
it
to him.
exactly
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Kermit the
Look,
Frog.
sad Kermit.
Mhm.
Making
Well, you
that,
gotta keep,
like,
keep the head
unfair
level, and you just gotta move with
Julian's-
the bottom.
Julian's just like this.
face.
Yeah.
You know,
what
one of those
he's
spaghetti
doing.
muppets.
It's like I tap my fingers in his mouth whenever I'm
Yeah.
trying to
That's a
pass.
good. That for Labyrinth that works.
Yeah.
Uh,
This joke is too black for this room, but There is the rapper T.I. is married to this woman named Tiny, and in my mind, the way that she sounds exactly like a Muppet. But I used to. She also kind of looks like the palm of your hand. So I used to. So I used to do this impression. She'd be like, "No, for real. No, T.I., listen. We from the ATL." It was all. No, come on.
I can't believe it took us an hour to get to
So this is good, but don't forget. Use your palm.
Well, Gene and John, you got the point for that.
There was a question before that.
Give her an extra point.
Yeah.
Give her an extra point.
Extra point.
Oh,
Extra
I'm not
point.
comfortable trying to win anymore.
Oh no. It's over, my friend.
How about just a podcast where we all robo trip for an hour and then we'll get some great responses.
Well,
Oh my God.
well, Janet and Julian, it's your turn for a question. And here is your question.
Hey, Steve Agee here, and your question is,
Hey.
which character has been played by more actors
Amazing.
than any other?
What? Just in general?
Yeah.
Which character?
Which character has been repeated over and over and over and played by a bunch of different actors? So
I was
it's
going
got
to
to
guess
be
like Batman or something, or
yeah,
James
like
Bond, maybe.
Dracula, Batman. Can't be James Bond. There's not that many James Bonds. There's like more Wonder Womans than there are James Bonds.
Are there really? God.
Yeah,
I
because
can
think
only-
about animation.
Oh, okay. So if we count, so we're going to count.
I mean,
voice
I'm
actors as
assuming.
well.
I don't
Okay.
know. I mean, maybe that's not. But Steve Agee didn't say anything about.
That's true.
He
Yeah.
looked very pale. We can
Gene,
agree
can
on
you
that.
talk to Steve Agee?
He looked so
Steve
pale.
Agee,
How
come
are
back
you
and refine your
How-
question.
And
please.
how are you doing?
And we were just wondering if
You're
that also
very
does
pale.
include animation.
The
Agee?
qualification on all these questions is it is based on when the question was written
Oh God.
and what research the
Oh.
Which
question
we don't
person
know.
did.
Mhm.
I can tell you that this question came from a set that is now about 15 to 20 years old.
It's from
Bruh.
1924.
Okay.
Is it a movie character or a TV character?
Is it? Does the animation thing?
Oh,
should we
yeah.
be thinking about like? Is
The
that a
animation thing
fair?
has got me rattling.
I mean, the most I can do is just tell you. I can repeat the question exactly how it's phrased.
And did it have a category? Like, was it like listed under anything that would?
The category is just art and literature.
Okay.
I mean, that's everything.
No, that's helpful.
That's God,
Which-
Santa Claus.
Which
Satra! It's Satra! There
Satra.
have been so many Satras through the years.
Through
Which
the years.
fictional character has been played by more actors than any other?
Art
Okay, that
and
eliminates Santa
literature.
Claus because that's a real character.
Art and that's true. That's a real person.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Art and
It has
so,
been
so,
played
so someone
in-
writing
Hey,
someone writing something about art and literature would
And
think
and if
they-
it helps for context, this is from an official Trivial Pursuit card. So I don't know if that colors in any way how you view how the question would have been constructed,
to
or
me,
maybe
that
the narrow
suggests that
view
it's
they
someone
might have
from
had.
literature.
So it's probably not a WWE wrestler. then, is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
it was Macho Man Randy Savage.
I would be fascinated to see someone take on this persona as a WWE wrestler.
Huh. Okay. That
Art
probably a very
and art and
Patriot.
literature.
it's a
I mean, doesn't that
very-
seem like it's like what book has been made into something adapted?
yeah,
at,
like
the
something
most amount of
Shakespearean or
times?
something even.
Reacher.
Hmm.
I'm kind of on the Shakespeare.
I kind of still
route
like
now.
Dracula, to be honest,
Dracula would be a good one. I
and also
honestly
because
don't-
Hodgman's here, so that feels right. In
Yeah.
honor of Dracula's everywhere.
I'm not a Dracula.
That's what a Dracula would say.
Aren't you?
Look, just
you're
because this
turning into a
camera,
mist, and you can barely be seen.
We all know he's a Time Lord.
I think we should just go with Janet's.
I mean,
answer.
I feel like
Dracula
we
feels
would've-
right.
I mean, I'm sure it's wrong because
Are we going with Dracula or a Dracula?
Whichever one's right, Ken.
I mean, I'm sure neither one of them are right.
Steve, can we
Art
say
and
A?
literature?
Dracula is a very like literature-heavy character.
That's all I can think of. Stephen
Yeah.
Wright. Stephen Wright.
Okay. Well, we're going to Stephen AG to see what the answer was.
Your answer is Sherlock Holmes. Duh.
What?
Oh, Sherlock Holmes.
I
Is
didn't
that what
even
he
hear.
said? Okay, I just
That is-
I'm. He did say Sherlock Holmes, right? Because
Sherlock
he's
Holmes.
Honestly, I still feel good about Dracula.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's, and I feel like it's Dracula.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Steve's,
feel like
Steve's
there's
not
more
watching enough
adaptations of
Dracula
Dracula.
movies.
Well,
He
because
did
there's
not
all there's so many monster movies that were just like Dracula versus this, Dracula with that,
Mhm.
Count
And they-
Chocula. That also counts.
Right. They just appeared for like a 5-second.
Now, are you
cameo. I
talking
mean,
about Chocula or a Chocula?
Are you a Chocula?
go on.
You have to tell me if you are.
Yeah, Sherlock Holmes. Nope. That's wrong. It's Dracula.
Yeah, I feel good about that. We have another point. We've unilaterally decided.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good job.
You know what? Fine. I gave John and Jean a point for that beautiful puppetry celebration
Yeah.
in the recent World Puppetry Day.
Hell yeah.
So I'm going to give you a point for that. Sure.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
What are you gonna do? Tell Janet Varney no? Who on earth does that?
I would
Jesus.
never.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to take just a second. I'm uploading the other two videos because there was a video limit. So
Oh, wow.
it. You know what? This is why you support We Got This during MaxFunDrive.
We can pay
So
for
Ken can sign up for Pro.
One of the Draculas.
One of the Draculas.
Are you a Dracula?
Are you I'm a Dracula.
Tell
I'm
me if you're
also
a
a
Dracula.
Are you guys all Draculas?
Dracula.
Mona.
Yes, Ferratu.
Angela. Yes.
Just a moment. We're uploading the question.
Oh, sure,
for
'cause that's
how
always
long-
the fastest part of any
Time
video
for
project.
sucking. Brand new neck around the bend.
Oh,
Keep
Back
going.
to the Future.
Take your fangs and sink them in that neck. Boop, boop, doo.
Once bitten, you won't feel no pain. Once bitten. That's the real song, right?
Yeah.
Janet, where'd you go? You're not on my screen. Where'd you disappear to?
She's off
Guys,
on, like,
guys,
that
guys,
side.
What
Guys?
happened, Janet? We can't see
Janet?
you.
Guys,
Oh no, she
Janet,
turned into
the
John's
voice?
Mist.
No, not
Again?
just Dracula.
She turned into a Hodgmist.
oh,
What's happening? Where's everybody going?
Does that say yes, Ferratu?
That's Ferratu.
Yes, Ferratu. Yas, Ferratu.
Yes, Ferratu.
Yas.
Yas, Ferratu.
Oh my god.
And we're almost there. We're just processing the videos.
It is a half-hour long. It's just an episode of Barney Miller.
Okay, so hopefully you won't see any of this.
well, I hope
Play the
someone will
end
see
first.
something.
No, well, no, not that. Not that.
Hopefully, no one will see this video.
Uh-oh.
Are we all? Is everyone back?
Nope, we were for a second.
Okay,
In
yeah, you're
theory.
small, right? Okay.
There
Flawless.
we go.
Now
Okay.
you're back. Now I'm going to add
this
the
is
video.
easy.
Oh no! Oh no! Don't look. Close your eyes. Everyone, close their eyes.
We see nothing.
Okay, everyone, close your eyes because this is going to be. I'm going to try and do this. There we go.
What is happening?
Hi, Annie
Ready?
Savage here.
Uh-huh.
And I'm Millie Cross. And we have a question. The question is, who became a household name after inventing fast frozen foods? No,
I don't know.
Who invented?
I don't know.
Wait, is this for me?
No, this is for Hal and Mark.
I was about to
No,
say,
it
I
should
think
be
it's-
for me.
I think it's Birdseye.
Can we pass? And get another
No, I
one?
think it's. I think it's Birdseye.
not a
Okay.
name in this
Pretty
household.
serious.
apparently.
Pretty.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident about this one.
It's
Birdseye.
Chef Boyardee.
James Sullivan Birdseye.
James Sullivan Birdseye.
Stolfus McAbernathy.
Oh, he went with his first name for his food line.
He's a narcissistic bastard.
So your final answer was
Birdseye.
Birdseye.
Are ready? 3, 2, 1. The answer is.
Clarence Jolly Green Giant. No,
I'm not
just
sure that's
kidding.
right.
No, the answer is Clarence Birdseye.
That's good.
Oh.
Well done,
Dang,
Millie.
Government name.
And Annie.
Yay, Annie and Millie.
Well done. Oh, that was delightful.
I know they lost on a technicality earlier, so I'm glad that we have cleared up that misconception that everything counts.
Seriously.
Is that Sherlock Holmes versus Dracula?
Oh.
The Adventure of the
Adventures of the
Sanguinary.
I am so happy about this.
Sanguinary.
Mark, you and I have our Bluetooth connected right now.
I think so.
Okay, so we only have 2 rounds left. And they're very, very quick rounds. These are timed rounds.
4 hours each.
No.
Yeah.
The first round is every team's going to have 60 seconds for this.
Okay.
So this is a new game. Hal, I don't want to see the look on your face. I don't want to see the look.
Oh my God, is this what I think it is?
No.
Oh God.
No, it's not what you think it is. It's a new game. It's not the other game.
What's in my hand?
What's in my hand? Literally, what's in my hand? That's what he pulls. What's in my hand?
So, hold on. I'm going to explain this game. I think it's pretty straightforward. It is say what you don't see. I'm going to hold up a flashcard with an object on it. All you have to do is say anything but the object you see on it, and you get a point. If you say the object you see on the card, then you do not get the point.
Ken, this is not trivia. This is like a weird cult brainwashing thing.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of points in it potentially, so...
There's a very cute picture of Jean as a child behind Jean over there.
That is very cute.
Oh,
it looks like child Jean is hiding behind adult Jean.
That's right. And she wants you to know. And I need
Was
that
that-
show. I
was
need
that taken straight from a
I'm
therapy
looking for that
person?
show.
It
She's looking
feels
for that show.
more like
It
Child
feels
Jean is judging this new game that we're going to be playing.
Yeah, she's looking wary, as
Always
we all
judging.
should.
Okay,
Yeah.
so does anyone have any questions on Say What You Don't See?
I have 5 questions. They're each 2 minutes long.
Great.
No.
Your first question.
Never good.
So it's 60 seconds. I'm gonna hold up a flashcard. Just do not say what's on the card. You can say anything else, but as long as it's not on the card, then you get the point.
And who's answering this?
This is gonna go. Each team is gonna get 60 seconds to get as many cards. Each card counts as a point.
It gives me time to think of a good callback.
Okay.
Good work.
Your time starts, Gene and John. Now.
Cookbook,
Country of Chad.
windowsill,
Wallpaper.
vase, flashcard,
Uh-oh.
rhinoceros, steamer trunk, down nozzle, ukulele, screwdriver, sweatshirt, hippopotamus, tree, house, ginger ale, off ramp, interstate,
Oh gosh.
state flag, state motto.
And time.
You guys, this is going to sound crazy. I was flipping a secret set of cards, and John, you got every single one right. You are psychic as hell.
Crazy. Amazing.
Jesus Christ, I am so tired. This was a great time for the Celsius to wear off.
Oh no.
That was 18 points.
Good work.
That was great.
So I'm assuming that the other teams have got a sense of how the game is going to go.
Okay. Yes. I
Okay.
think the only
Sure.
Janet, do you want to alternate or do you just want to just both of us at the
Julian,
same
we
time?
can alternate. Speed is the key, my friend. Speed is the key.
Yeah. All right. Let's alternate 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I think we got this. You go
In
first.
3 takes, how fast can Ken flip cards?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Well, I mean, there's a slight variation on it.
My
It
goal
is still flashcards.
Uh-huh.
It is still do not say what you see.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So we're gonna get started and we're gonna go from there. Okay. Your time
Your first
starts now.
Oh, which who's going first?
Clock.
It's going great so far.
Clock. I said clock.
He said clock.
Oh, I thought he said flock.
The number 83.
2.
The number 81.
The number 46.
The number 47.
The number 98.
The number 95.
The number 94.
The number 80.
Number 79.
28.
77.
23. 23. 23.
24.
75.
26.
22.
And time.
I almost forgot to say the wrong number at about but I like that we had that was great. We immediately worked out our strategy just on
I just want to agree with my name. This is bullshit. We got pictures, they got numbers. It's not fair.
I mean, if it helps, I was going to say everything that you said, but in reverse order. So
That would have been so impressive.
I had to come up with things. You came up with like just add one number. Come on.
It wasn't even that. We just said the number that was right before the number we had just seen. We said what we had just seen.
Yeah.
Well, hate the host, not the game.
Hard agree.
Yeah. And I would have, I was working so hard to remember the number that I'd just seen beforehand that I almost said, like, wait, no, I need to say that number instead of some random number.
It did turn out to be more of a mind F than I was imagining it would.
Well, that was 18 points.
What? That's the same amount.
No, they got 17.
No, they got 18.
No, you got 18.
No.
Oh, yeah,
They got
What kind of mind games are you playing,
I
Ken?
did the math correctly. I did it right on the thing. It's the way that I wrote it. Yes, you both got 18. So Hal and
Isn't
Mark.
that interesting? That must mean something.
I'm very it's very difficult to turn these cards. Is what it really means.
That is how slow he can turn the cards.
Hal and Mark, are you ready?
Sure.
You go first, Mark.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. That was good. That's smart,
And-
Hal.
Yep.
Your time starts now.
Ernie.
Hong Kong Phooey.
Jabba the Hutt.
The Wreck of the Hesperus.
Mickey Ears.
A Dapper Gentleman.
A pinstriped hat.
I'm walking over here.
Muppets.
3 hats, but one is sad.
A cape.
As long as you're not seeing colors.
Talking Carrot.
Twins.
Incorrect.
Me, but I'm super high as a child with a soccer ball.
Scrooge McDuck.
The finest Persian silks.
A tuft of hair.
An artsy teacher.
Possibly a marionette.
And time.
You've never looked more like Peter Falk, Gags, than you did the entire time.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't try to think of a bit for each card. Holy smokes.
Exactly. Oh.
19.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, I want to recount.
We don't need it. I'll
for
tell you
real.
where that extra card came. It came from this. Gags, you go first.
No, it came from not being Ken. Turn the card already.
Oh my gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4,
1,
5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Hey, just one more thing, though. What's after 12?
I
Okay.
contribute nothing else. Thank
Just
you.
one
Well-
more number.
I think that was a success.
Okay.
What did the cat reveal?
All right.
19
Yeah.
11 meringue pies.
I don't know why anyone would try and take that feeling of elation over creation of a brand new exciting game
Link.
that all could enjoy.
Disney, buddy.
It's been a long 2 weeks,
Yeah.
Dang.
and now it is very, very close. This could be anybody's game. This is our final category.
All right.
And
Just go on ahead and give us the alpha already.
Oh my gosh, Tiny's back.
I thought the cat was talking for a split second.
What's up, Tiny?
What's up?
this round, I'm gonna give you your scores so you know how close this is. Right now, John and Jean are on 22. Janet and Julian are on 20, and Hal and Mark are also on 22.
All right.
Our final category is going to be an old favorite of mine, and that's all that matters right now because I'm the one who chose it for the end.
Great.
Oh, sure. Unlike you putting your thumb on the scale for the Muppets in the SNL category.
Muppets in the S. Jesus Christ.
That was the card that came out of the box.
Oh, sure.
I did not.
Yeah.
Maybe you picked it because it was extra sticky.
It's been a long 2 weeks. How Lublin's gone.
Each team will have 60
Is
seconds.
that a new martini? Is that a new martini? Yeah.
Nice.
Sounds
Was
like
that-
Yeah, I
a
picked it because it was
That's
extra
great.
sticky.
Yeah. Good.
Each team will have 60
I've never
seconds.
seen Janet make that face before. What's it just now?
Please, everybody, before the pit of carcoon of pop culture swallows him, we've got to get through this round.
Great.
Okay.
We're going to play a round that you're all familiar with called Doo-Doo. This is a musical round where one team member will have their eyes obscured so they can't see the screen. The other team member will then attempt to try and get them to guess the song on the card. And the only way they can relate that to their team member is through the form of doo-doos. So no lyrics. It's doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, whatever
Shitting on
musical
the
way.
screen?
Using
Is that what you're saying? You want to
Like do 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 do.
Well, the rant would not be part of it. It would be the
Yeah,
doo-doo-doo.
automatic
Do 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 do
Doo.
do. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the name of this game is do that you do so well.
Yes, and one of you will be the do-doer, and the other one the do-doey.
No, the do-doer and the do-don'ter. Come on, Ken.
Yeah.
Well, this is why you're successful and I'm not. Gene and John.
No,
wouldn't say
Ken,
that?
don't say that.
Don't say that,
say
Ken.
that.
Don't you say that.
Don't say that.
Don't you dare.
It's already
Don't
there.
you dare.
It is, and you know what?
Punch you through this screen.
It's okay.
With love.
And I know that's not the NyQuil talking. That's sincere.
That's right.
What Gene and John? Who would like to be the one presenting to the other?
What do you want?
My NyQuil time.
I'll sing it.
All right, Gene will do it. I think
Okay.
that's right. Yeah.
So you have 60 seconds to try and get your partner to guess as many as possible, and you can pass on any cards that you would like to pass on. And we'll go to the next card. And you have 60 seconds starting now.
Oh.
The Pink Panther theme.
Great.
Correct.
Just a small town girl in a lonely world. I don't know the name of the song, but it's a Journey song. Don't stop believing.
What I was
Nice.
about to say. I was about to, you put that card back up until he says it can.
I want to dance with somebody.
Correct.
Right. do, 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 do,
I will survive.
Correct.
Great. Do, 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 do,
Dancing Queen.
Correct.
Do 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 do.
And time.
Let it be.
I'll give you it.
That was great.
Well
great,
done.
great.
That was really good.
Great stuff.
I'm sweating.
Those were great.
It's the most
great.
work I've done.
It was a
since
great
I got
show.
sick.
That was
You
a
did a
great
wonderful
show.
job.
game.
She
That was
played
Michael
all
Jordan right
played
there.
all
Michael
of them.
Jordan.
Fabulous job.
Hey, everyone,
Thank
go
you.
and buy Jean's book, In My Remaining Years by
In My
Jean
Remaining
Grae. It's
Years by
available
Jean
now,
Grae.
right now.
Thank you,
Very
Jan
good.
Hodgman.
Yeah, Jan Hadgman says.
Thank you,
Can you-
Jan.
can
Gets
you
the
do an
Jan
audio
Hadgman
book?
seal of approval.
Yeah.
Can you do an audiobook version where it's just Tiny reading the book, please?
The tiny
Littles. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That was
goodness.
6
New York
correct.
Times bestseller incoming.
Felt like more than 6. That was
That
a,
felt like more than
It felt
six.
like 18
that was a
points.
trip through musical time.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Julian and Janet, who's doing what? Who's going to be giving and who's going to be receiving?
Oh my.
Do you want me to do?
Christ.
Do you want me to
Yeah.
sing?
Who's going to
Julian?
be singing and who's going to be guessing? There we go. It's
Okay.
a little bit
Yeah.
better.
Okay, and we can if we can say pass if we don't know.
You can
correct?
pass. Yes.
Okay. I'll do my best not to let you down, JB.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't emphasize this enough. I do not care. You do not have to worry. I do not care.
Okie doke. Well, here we go.
I
Your
don't
ti-
care because I don't care about winning, Ken. That's what I'm saying.
I just have hurt. I'm just hurting inside. Your time starts now.
Oh yeah, pass. I already don't know it. I've never seen it. Also to pass. Never seen it. Well, I've seen it, but I don't know what it sounds like. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Pass. Yeah, pass.
Oh, he's not gonna know this.
No.
But okay,
I
pass.
think there's a pass.
Do 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 do.
Living on a prayer.
Yeah.
Correct.
Do 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 do.
Twinkle,
Do
twinkle, little
do
star.
do do. Same.
Give it
Same.
to
He
him.
gets
Give
it.
it to
Yes,
him.
it's
Give it to
literally
him.
exactly
that
the same.
card.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Do do do
A
do
whole new
do
world.
do.
Yes.
And time.
Great.
All right, we finished strong. I felt good about that. At
We
the end,
finished
though.
really
Good.
strong. Sorry, I don't
Wow.
know the theme song to anything.
What were the first ones that
that's
she
fair.
passed on?
SpongeBob and Full
Do do
House.
do 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 do
Oh,
do do
dang.
do
I
do
should- well,
do
it wouldn't
do
matter. Never
do.
mind.
Yeah, it was
Wouldn't matter.
Full House theme, SpongeBob SquarePants theme. You're the one that I want from Grease. Grim
Ah,
Grinning
yeah.
Ghosts from the Haunted Mansion. And
didn't even attempt that.
the ABC song.
No.
Like in
Two of those are
Which is
for,
also
are for
Twinkle,
very
Twinkle.
young people. Ken. I'm
I knew.
we had
I forgot that Twinkle
four
Twinkle
games.
and ABC were exactly the same. Until
And
they
that's
changed
why
the
you got
ABC
the
one.
point.
Yeah,
so that was 3 points.
would have been like "God Save the Queen" and "My Country 'Tis of Thee" or something.
Oh yeah.
Hal and Mark, it's all
Yeah.
to play for because what we're playing for is the end of this night.
All right.
Who is going to be singing and who's going to be listening?
How do you want to do it, Hal? I leave it to you.
You want to stick with what we've been
Let's stick
doing?
with what we've been doing.
Let's stick
It's
with
been
what we've been
working.
doing. I'll do the dude.
Drop that hat, Mark.
Put
All
that
right,
hat
I'm not
down.
dropping the hat this time because it hurt my eyes when I did. I'm going to take it
Yeah,
off.
that's not good.
No, that's not good.
You
either.
could move your. You could do like a Cyclops band over.
Yeah,
your
no,
eyes
take
with
off
the
your
headphones.
headphones. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, it's anybody's game at this point.
I just won't look. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
Okay.
That's bullshit, and you have to cover your eyes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm covering my eyes.
Yeah. Go on, LA Dodgers.
You do
There
it
we
with
go.
your hands. You don't need to use that.
Oh yeah, I guess I could cover my eyes with my hands. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
No, he's speaking.
This is gonna. I don't want to leave my arm up here. That's a long time to leave my arms like
Okay.
elbows off the thing. I'm just gonna look down.
John, is that fine?
Sure, whatever.
Oh my god.
Hal and Mark,
Oh my God.
your time starts now.
Do 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 do.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
Do 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 do.
My way.
Correct.
My way.
Do 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 do.
It's very derpy.
Pass.
Oh
Wow.
Wow. Oh my God! The song just jumped out of my head.
Do 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 do
Oh, like a prayer.
Correct.
Thank you, everybody. Do 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 do
do do do do do.
I'm getting so much bass.
Do
Mark, do you not go to grocery stores on
No scrubs.
Nice.
Yes.
You know what?
Couldn't
Time's
get
up, but I'm
Santa
just going to
Claus
burn
is
the
coming
cards
to
off.
town.
This isn't anybody's game. Let's see if we
do
get Mark to do it.
Oh no! Too scary. No, skip this. No, we're not doing this one. No.
No.
Tear that up.
Oh, I don't know that one. Do 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 do.
Eye to eye. Oh, Pink Pony Club.
Oh,
Nice.
do 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 do.
Sesame Street theme.
Yeah.
Every rose has its thorn.
That's right. Exactly right. That's you got it. You got it.
Final card.
Very good.
Do
Do do do do do do do.
Do, do, do.
do 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 do. Do 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 do.
And I am telling you, I'm not going.
Absolutely, that's correct. Give it to him.
Okay, well, that's time.
You didn't know Santa Claus is coming to town, brother.
Seriously.
That was
Wait,
the
is
best.
that what that was?
That was a
best
fun
one.
pass.
Yeah, that was what that last song was. You didn't recognize it?
Wait, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
It was cool. It felt like an
Hold on, hold on,
alternate
hold on,
universe
hold
for a second.
Very groovy.
Yeah, an
Oh,
alternate universe
okay.
of a family that that doesn't celebrate
All right.
Christmas.
Ooh, Santa Claus is coming to town. Ooh, you better be good.
Well, as far as the actual cards that they got within time, because I have to be fair to everybody.
Mhm.
Well, I saw the Krampus walking the
there
streets
were-
of London.
He's a making a list.
And his
They were-
horns were perfect.
There were 4 correct. So that was 4 points for that round.
Oh, I think we know who won this one.
So
Yeah.
right now, the winners are going to require a second of math. So why don't you do the last talk about MaxFunDrive while I calculate this, Alan Mark?
Sure.
Hal, go ahead.
We are right now a mere 22 people away from hitting our goal. So that means that if you have not yet gotten involved, if you've not yet created your membership for $5 a month, which is the cost of a cup of coffee or less, or boosting for $1, or joining at a higher level or upgrading to a higher level for gifts, you have the chance to do that now. You have the chance through tomorrow That is the last day of Max Fun Drive is tomorrow. So this is your chance to do it. Everybody's shown up. And if you're out there and you're seeing this or you're listening to this and thinking, what difference would $1 make? It makes a huge difference. It means a lot to every show that you support. None of us would be here doing our shows. And Gene would have the possibility of later getting a show, which I'm sure will happen.
Come on, man.
Seriously, Tiny needs a show.
Give Tiny a show. It's just a tiny show.
God, I will be
What about me and my
Tiny.
cat Littles?
Yeah.
What about Littles?
Go to
Littles and
maximumfun.org/join. You being involved means the world to us. If you've already gotten involved, you can share it with other people. There are a lot of ways to support these shows and make sure that the drive gets to as many people as possible. And thank you. I do want to take a moment to thank all the people who have supported us, who supported all of our shows and gotten involved. And
Amen.
It's such a gift to be a part of this community. This is our 9th drive, and the thing that I never get tired of is hearing all of the people, whether they listen to our show or listen to other shows, talk about what the shows mean to them. And the fact that you're able to get involved in this way during the drive, I think is really important. And so thank you all for being members of the community, for being supporters of the show, and being part of the family.
Amen.
I do have the final scores.
Thank you.
Great.
But I do want to say my own thank you as a producer on We Got This, because your support for the show makes me possible, including making the show possible.
It makes you possible.
It makes Ken possible.
That's right, everybody. If the Max Fun Drive doesn't succeed, Ken's going to dematerialize.
Oh God! You guys really?
He's going to become one of the toys behind him. He's only been brought to life by the Max Fun Drive. He's going to turn back into like a Lobot or something.
Well, what you don't understand is that 10 years ago, Hal and Mark not only created a show, they created me. To take the work off their hands, which seems kind of awkward now that I think about it, that they created me just to be the workhorse to make sure that the show is possible.
How unbelievably cool.
It's a combination of Weird Silence and that movie, The Island.
Yeah.
Weird Silence.
Weird Silence. Weird Silence. You know that movie, Weird Silence?
That's a podcast.
In my hands.
My awkward pause. Weird Silence.
But yes, it makes the show possible, and it is very much appreciated every year that you support the show and keep it going, and we continue to have fun with these incredible people, Gene Grae and John Hodgman, Janet Varney, Julian Burrell, and even Hal and Mark, who are okay, I guess. The final scores for this final edition of Max Fun Drive 2025.
Before you say the scores, Ken, even though we're just a little bit away from Hal and Mark's goal, I'm going to show this child photo of me.
Oh, delightful.
Hang on, I got it here.
You look like the Max Fun
This
logo.
is the Weird Silence.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
Yeah.
With my mommy and daddy.
That is adorable.
Now, if that doesn't get you to go to MaximumFun.org/join and become a member, I don't know what will. I hope you have no heart and you should go away. You should dematerialize like Ken.
Join his
Sorry,
collection.
Ken, go ahead.
Here.
I'm
That
still here
background is full of
for
people
now.
who did not support us during Max Fun Drive. That's where all their souls live.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that feels right.
Coming up in third place, but still placed with a tremendous run and so very close. It's team Janet and Julian at 23.
Janet and I have a brand new podcast on Maximum Fun that Julian is the producer of. It's called E Pluribus Motto. It's a lot of fun. And even though those guys came in third, you should listen to it first.
That's so nice. Thank you.
Great
That's
show.
all I'm gonna say.
And also the JV Club. And
The
also,
JV Club's on hiatus, so I don't want to no one has to go support that right now.
Well,
There's
if
a
you want to
big ol'
support
archive,
Julian, Tights and Fights.
Yes, you can go listen to Tights and Fights, which also has one Mr. Hal Lublin. And I can say now, Hal, we are so dangerously close to our super duper stretch goal where if less than, I think about last count, it was about 48 people join, we are going to have a wrestling match somehow, some way, live at Max Fun HQ.
Whoa!
Yes.
Make it happen, people.
We're going to do it if we make it. Don't you
If
want
anybody-
to make this little boy happy?
Yeah.
Look at how happy he is.
Yeah.
Look how he was. How happy he was just a few
There
years
he
later when he
is.
hadn't grown up in the slightest.
Does not look any different.
By the way, just if you're out there wondering if it is even possible to make that happen, if there's any human on this planet that can make it happen, it is Julian Burrell. I've seen him in public at events. Like, he is fearless. He is a hustler. He's the reason why the show continues to grow. And all the great opportunities that we get are because of his hard work. So I can't wait to see how you do this and to be a part of it.
Now, how much beyond the stretch goal is having a medical professional on hand?
Can't
during
afford it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather the money went right into my
not on the
pocket
table.
rather than those medical fat cats, frankly. So
We have to eat, Ken.
Oh, well, you just get that Uber home for Hal. It'll be fine.
easy money.
Yeah.
So in second place, it's only 2 points between first and second. At 26 points, it's Hal and Mark. With 28 points, it's John and Gene.
Delightful.
Yes.
That tiny impression alone. I
Yes.
mean, I'm gonna remember
What?
that for the rest of my life.
What?
I didn't
Trinkets.
even. We
Trinkets
didn't even
on the
answer
way.
anything.
This one's for you, Mom and Dad. And
Yeah.
this one's for you, Gene. Our one of our favorite, in fact, I would say probably the favorite guest bailiff that we have under the Judge Sean Hodgman show. In My Remaining Years is available now wherever you get books. You can borrow it from the library. You can steal it from a bookstore, but I recommend you buy it because you know what? That's how you support Jean Grae, and you buy the book. And if you want to support all of us, you go to MaximumFun.org/join.
Yeah.
And then you can steal later. You can steal later.
Yeah, steal later.
Steal later. Support the communities. And then,
Support
steal
now.
it from outside the community.
And you know what? If you want an extra treat, get the audiobook.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
audiobook's
get
great.
that.
The voices.
Because it adds so much value to the
Thank
book
you.
above and beyond. So get both.
Please do. Please do, you guys. I narrated. I did music for it. They didn't ask me to do the music, but I was like, please let me do this.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Of course you
Pretty
did.
great.
It is absolutely incredible. Thank you all for being part of this. Your Alfs are in the mail, Gene and John.
Yeah. And thanks to Ken Plume for hosting.
Thank you,
Alfs are in the
Ken.
Thank you,
mail.
Ken.
Thank you, Ken.
Well done.
And you know what? Thank you to this young boy
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
who got
Last
taken
wig
out
in the
for ice
bin.
cream after losing a job to that boy.
Yeah.
Up to your bank.
Thank you, everybody.
Everyone wave awkwardly to everyone as I hit the end stream button. And
Don't say stream. I have to pee really bad.
Yeah.
and live.